house tour, I guess you could say, for my Johansson family house. I did get the movie stuff pack, and so I kind of took advantage of a lot of the stuff that was in there because there's a lot of great, awesome looking stuff in that stuff pack. So I just went ahead and kind of redecorated because, as you know, if you've been following my Johansson family LP, which is you haven't, I will link the first part in the description box below so you can go and check it out and get to know who Lark is. But she has basically inherited this house from her father, who just recently passed away. And I think one of the previous parts, which was just horrifying for me because I actually cried like in real life. Not boohoo, but tears did kind of sting my eyes. So she's got a roommate, and so together, because with her roommate, who is Jade, we've just got her in, so we only have like one full part with Jade as a family member. Her mother is a, reupholsters furniture and does a lot of things like that. So she was able to get a really big discount on reupholstery and stuff like that for a lot of the furniture. And so, yeah, anyways, we will go ahead and just kind of jump into it and just kind of show you the new rooms. I think I've taken pictures of the previous ones, and maybe I'll do a side by side. I'm not positive if I still have those or not, but anyways, I did get this awesome chair right here, this like a little swinging chair for the front porch. I absolutely love those. They're so comfortable. And then we'll enter into the living room, which is the first big major change. It's like so bright, and I love it. This is a majority of this stuff is from the stuff pack, like the table, the candle, these two chairs, the rugs, and a lot of that kind of stuff. The furniture here, the couch, it's the same, but this is again Jade's mom. Helped reupholster a lot of this furniture, so to kind of give it a fresh look without having to completely get rid of it, because this was a Larks mother's furniture. You know what I'm saying? This is pretty much the furniture that Lark grew up in, and her mother absolutely loved this furniture when she got it. She loved it throughout, the years that they had it, and so Lark did not want to get rid of it, everything, you know what I'm saying? So she just kind of gave things a fresh face, if you will, so that she could still keep a lot of her mother's things, but, and not have it be the same, I guess you could say. Well, you know what reupholstery is. You know how that works. So, yeah, and of course I got these curtains. Everything's like so funky and fresh, and I absolutely love it. We've got these little wall plants right here, which is so adorable. I love it. And again, she kept a lot of this main furniture, and she like sanded it down because it was whitewashed, so they sanded it down and brought it back to its natural wood state. And it gave it a whole new fresh look, but it also added the warmth because of all these bright, beautiful colors. The wood accents, it just kind of like brought it together and added a level of warmth to the room, so it's not all like super bright. I don't know, it just kind of like helps pull things together so it's not too out of control, in my opinion. I don't know, you all might disagree, but that's the way it is. She did get rid of a lot of like the lamps and stuff like that because they are old, and there just wasn't that sentimental value there to Lark, and so she felt okay getting rid of it because she's keeping the bulk of the furniture. So, yeah, Jade brought in a lot of this stuff from her old place. So, Jade is, making herself at home, and it's making her feel like it's a part, like this is her home as well, because she can walk through the rooms and see her stuff in it. And I think Lark really likes having the new stuff, and, Jade likes having some of her old familiar stuff. So I don't know, I just love it. It just makes it feel like their home now. So yeah. And over here we have these awesome little like papasan chairs, and these little mirrors right here I think are absolutely adorable. And over here in the corner is Lark's mother's pig. Lark hated this thing. She never understood why her mom loved this ceramic pig so much. But when it came time to getting rid of things and what to keep, this was just something that Lark was like, this was her mother. I know that sounds weird. She's like calling her mom a pig. But you know what I'm saying. It's just like her mom thought it was so funny and cute in this corny kind of way. But yeah, it was like, as you can see, it's, you know, decorated really elegantly, you know, with these really like elegant type of colors. So it's kind of like a contradiction or something. I don't know how her mom was really, just how her mom's brain works, but she just absolutely loved it and thought it was the funniest thing. And it's just always been in that living room for like Lark's entire life. And so it's just like, you know what, my mom loved this pig so much for some reason, I just can't get rid of it. So she kept it and she put it over here in the corner, kind of like her mom's own spot. And I don't know why. Oh, there it is. Okay, I was like, I don't know why the lamp is there. But this is another new movie stuff pack lamp, and I kind of put it over here so it can kind of light the corner up. And guys, so whenever she walks out here, she can see it. She thinks of her mom, and she's just like, oh, you know, because when her mom brought that pig home, everybody's like, okay. Why did you buy a big ceramic pig? And her mom was like, I just love it. It's so cute. So anyways, that's just kind of like for her mom. And of course, her dad's game table. Lark loves to play games. There's a lot of memories and a lot of time of the three of them sitting there playing games, and then the two of them. And so Lark refinished the wood on all this, and then put a new black felt down on this table to kind of give it a fresh look and have it kind of blend in sort of into the new room. And of course they redid the walls, and this was the hardest part for them, was because it was like, what do we do, because there's so many loud colors, and yet they don't want to do any dark colors. They still want to keep the room kind of bright and airy, and so they kind of opted out for a kind of like a pale mauvey pink color, and I think it works beautifully. You know, it's still kind of got a warmth undertone to it. And so yeah, I really, really like how this turned out. I just think it's just like such a fresh, bright, I don't know, I just absolutely love this. Like I would totally have this in my house, like for real life, like if I could. But this is just like so much fun. And of course, we haven't done the kitchen just yet. This is not an LP, but this stupid Eliza Pancakes is back at our door. Like, what is she doing here? Anyways, if you follow my LP, you know who this Eliza Pancakes is to Lark. And the trouble that she's crazy. But anyways, the kitchen has not been done. That's like a really massive undertaking and a really expensive thing to try to do right now. And they did have a huge yard sale, and they sold a lot of the old stuff, so they made quite a bit of money that helped fund, you know, the facelift into the living room and to the upstairs bedroom, which we'll show you in a little bit. But modeling your kitchen is a very expensive thing, and they have to be smart with their money. And so one room at a time. Actually, we kind of did 2 rooms, but a lot of it was Jade stuff, and she just kind of brought it in herself. And again, her mother reupholsters, and that helped with a lot of the cost. Okay, anyways, we did this about 2 parts ago. She remodeled the dining room, and this was one of the first rooms that she remodeled. She kind of started with her bedroom a little bit, but she put a lot of money into this room because it was very kind of like the kitchen. Very kind of country, very simple country kind of look, and she wanted something more modern, young, and fresh. And that's kind of like the theme: modern, fresh, fun. Yeah. So as you can see, she went for more of a minimalist, modern look. She did add a splash of color over here with this beautiful reds, and so that is really pretty. And of course, this little plant has little red buds on it. And so yeah, I really like this room. It's just perfect and simple and understated classic. I think, I don't know, I like it anyways. It's perfect for, I think, you know, Jade and Lark, but mainly Lark because she's the one that did this before Jade moved in. Okay, now upstairs is a huge change. This is Jade's bedroom. It was Lark's, if you recall. Right here, and it's like, bam, it's so beautiful. It's got the dark blue walls, and then you have this bright yellow everywhere with like the blue accents, like in the bench here, and then like the little decorations, little vase here, and yeah, and of course we have this wall hanging right here, which is just gorgeous, which really pops against the blue walls, and it kind of adds that yellow theme that's going throughout it. And then we have this beautiful little candle set there that is also from the Movie Stuff pack, and as well as the curtains, which are gorgeous. And yeah, because if you recall, this room was pink, like a mauve pink, kind of similar to the living room walls, but a little bit brighter, a little bit more pink. And so, and of course the bedspread and everything else was very pink as well. And so Jade didn't want to get rid of a perfectly good bed. There was nothing wrong with the Larks bed, and so she just had her mom reupholster the headboard, the footboard, and the bench here. And yeah, so we have this, and this is like one of Jade's favorite colors, and the color schemes. And so she repainted the walls and everything else. And her mom, being an upholstery person, it just really helps so much. She also made the curtains for the living room and in this bedroom as well. And so, yeah, it's just like I just absolutely love it. It's just so pretty. And they also refinished the furniture because it was, again, the whitewash. Her mom absolutely loved that whitewashed kind of look on her furniture. So they kind of redid all of that and made it kind of match the bed a little bit. And so yeah, I just absolutely love it. She's still not done with it, but this is what she has for right now. And it's kind of like, I think they're just exhausted because they did the room after the living room, and so they were kind of just like, oh, we're out. And Lark went ahead and did a little bit more with her room. She kind of rearranged it, and where her mom whitewashed all the furniture everywhere else and they had to go and like refinish it to give it a different look, Lark came into her bedroom and basically whitewashed the furniture that was in here. So it's kind of like she flipped the switch here on this room. But she kept all the same furniture. This was her dad's shelf, and it's just like an family heirloom, and she's just not going to get rid of that. So she gave it a new look, bright, to help brighten up the room, because the room is kind of dark, especially now because the lights and stuff are out. Let me turn on all lights here. Usually you've got the dark floor. You got this wall right here and the border here that's kind of like really dark, and so she wanted to kind of brighten it up by painting the furniture a lighter color to help add that brightness to it. And she kept her dad's chair, exactly the same, because even though it's kind of very faded, as you can see, and very worn, there's a lot of history, and she just likes the look of it. And it does add that kind of pop of color to the room, which is kind of missing. You got these whites and darks here, so that red chair is just perfect. And plus, again, it's worn out, as you can see, where her dad had sat there for so many years, and she's just like, I don't know, she just holds so much sentimental value. Those worn spots are just a symbol of her dad. They're just kind of like, I don't know I can't explain what she's thinking, but hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say here. But then she also painted or refinished the desk to brighten it up again, because it was really dark. She still has to do the chair. Again, they were absolutely exhausted by the time they got to this point. But yeah, and right there is her first book she ever got published, the very first copy. So she has that framed up there, and she got a new frame for it and kind of put it kind of like a blue-gray kind of finish to it, and she kind of likes that. Again, it adds a little extra layer to all of the lack of color in this room, and everything else is pretty much the same. Again, she's trying to add color. She doesn't know if she's going to keep that in here or not, but she really liked it, and so she just hung it on her wall until she can figure out where she wants it. And of course, her dad's fish that he caught, she never liked all that kind of stuff in the house, but now that he's gone, it's like she's never going to get rid of it. She loves that fish. You know what I'm saying? She has it over there, just kind of another little thing of her dad. He was very proud of that fish, and yeah. Anyway, we still miss Bob so much. He was just such a great guy. If you do go back and watch the LP, you'll get to know him, and hopefully you will feel just as attached to him as I did. But anyways, yeah, and that's pretty much it. We haven't done the bathrooms or anything like that. We've got like a perma puddle here. We mop it up and I turn around and it's like right back again. So I'm not sure what's going on there. That is where Bob passed away. So I don't know if that's like a ghostly puddle or not. But yeah. Anyways, that's kind of like it. We did add a desk. Like this is Jade's stuff right here. She put it out there because she knew she was going to be doing her room. But now that her room is done, she doesn't know if she wants to clutter her space with a desk or not. So she might just leave it out here. And it was really funny that it matched the furniture that was out here, like this chair. The woods were almost exactly the same, and she's like, oh my god, that kind of looks kind of like it goes there. So yeah, anyways, this is kind of like the remodeling of the house, so some of the rooms anyways. Over time we'll update more rooms, but this is kind of it, and I just absolutely love Jade's room, what she did with it. I just think the color scheme is so gorgeous. We're really not sure if we're going to keep the bed there, but or not. It does kind of make it awkward to place other things, but for right now we're just going to kind of keep it and see how, and kind of sleep on it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any ideas on anything you would like to see done to this house, let me know in the comment section below, and I will see what I can do about that. And let me know if you like this or not. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.